and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira and today we're gonna do a pick a card reading for the month of August. So take a moment to choose your stack. We have 3 stacks today, and if you chose the stack number 1, this is your message. Your message for the month of August. What information wants to come through for you? We have the Emperor reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, 9 of Swords reversed. So you're leaving something behind, something that was difficult. With the 10 of Wands upright, I feel like some of the difficulty is still here, but you are definitely over the worst part of it. The worst part of it is over, or you came to the acceptance of something that was very difficult for you to digest, to manage, to navigate. And now what I feel here is almost like there is an opening into an improved situation. We have 3 of Swords upright, 4 of Swords reversed. It's some kind of difficult situation that you could not escape, and you had to go through this situation. It was in a way inevitable, and although painful, it was necessary. Almost like you did not have a choice. You did not have a choice. It's something that happened. Almost like the analogy that comes through to me intuitively is the experience of winter. If you live in a location that has, extreme winter, there's not much you can do to stop it from coming. It is gonna come. It is something that, you cannot avoid, but it is a necessary stage. Although unpleasant, it is a necessary stage of experience. We have Queen of Wands. Almost what I feel here is that you are discovering your resilience. Almost like, you are running and you feel like you cannot run no more. And you just have to persevere, you just have to keep pushing, and then you get this rush of energy and you realize that you can, you are much stronger than you thought. It might not be a pleasant experience because you're tired and you have to keep running, but it brings you this awareness that you are much stronger. And if you have not connected with this awareness, I invite you to connect to it and realize how strong you are, how far you've come. Maybe you did not, want to experience whatever this describes. This can be a particular situation, or this can speak about difficulty in your life in general. Maybe you have been through a lot. Give yourself some credit because you have persevered and you are much stronger than you maybe allow yourself to acknowledge or believe, maybe than you expected from yourself. And what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is a desert flower. Almost, there is this terrain of a desert. It's very difficult to survive. It's heat and it's very little water, but there are plants that adapt to that kind of environment and that can thrive in that environment. A desert flower is what I'm seeing here, and I feel like this is speaking about you. Justice will come. There will be justice, and one of the cards in the deck is actually, I feel like I saw a card that was turned upside down, and I feel like this is a message that you do not see everything else. There's some beneficial turns of events. There's something beneficial that's gonna happen. There's some kind of help on the way or something that you're not seeing that is almost like there is this magical quality to it. It's very supportive, it is very magical, and there will be justice. Whatever you had to struggle through, you will be rewarded for, okay? It will not come fast, this reward will not come fast, but you will be rewarded for whatever this is. An example that comes to mind is somebody, for example, who has struggled with health since they were a child, and it wasn't a struggle that they consciously chose. They just had to persevere. Maybe, they were told that they will not live for too long, but they did what they could and they lived for quite a long time. They put a lot of effort into taking care of their health, and maybe even they end up much healthier than their peers because of the amount of effort that they had to put into taking care of their health, because of the amount of information they had to learn in order to learn how to live with this illness. So there is a reward, an unexpected, something that they have not anticipated, that comes from their effort. And there is the sense of perseverance. There's also this feeling of magic. It feels magical. We have 10 of Cups upright. There is, despite the situation, this experience might have been a difficult one, there is this something like very magical about it at the same time. Almost, this experience of spirit overcoming adversity. And you are a very old soul, and you are a very wise soul. And I feel like you chose this experience intentionally. Maybe not you as you know yourself, but your higher self did, because it knew that you can take it, and there is something very precious and very important that will come out of this experience, that you will be rewarded with. Hierophant. So your effort will be rewarded, and possibly you have been going for so long without seeing any reward or any improvement. But I feel like it's gonna take time, but the reward will come, and it's gonna be something substantial. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, the World upright. So try to connect with joy as much as you can. You are a divine being. You are a magical being. You are a very powerful being and a very wise soul. You are eternal. You are beyond this adversity. You have the right, and you can connect and choose to experience joy in your life, even as you're going through something difficult. So for example, it can be a struggle with health. You can still look for these, small things, beauty in nature, in people. You have the right to, and you are being encouraged to connect with that light and bring that light into your day-to-day, even if it's something small, almost like connect with your divinity. Allow yourself to laugh, allow yourself to dance, allow yourself to put your worries, down and kind of just be. This is going to be very helpful for you. You don't have to spend all your time, focused on this difficulty, or maybe you might be feeling not worthy of feeling good, or whatever this might be, or not used to feeling good, expecting the worst. You have the right, and you are being encouraged to intentionally seek joy and beauty and fun and connect to it. We have the Lovers, we have Page of Cups, so this is a choice. So again, you have been going through something difficult. You will be rewarded. Continue, persevere. You're much stronger than you might admit, and choose to connect with joy and beauty and love as much as you can. Even if it's something minor, choose to connect to it. It's going to make it much easier for you to go through this experience, and you are just a beautiful being. This is what I see here, and this is your message. If you resonated with this message, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find a link for that in the description of this video. I thank you so much for watching, and bye. If you chose stack number 2, this will be your message. So let's see. The month of August, what messages do you need to know? What can you expect? Any predictions or any advice? We have the Hierophant, the card of marriage, and the Emperor reversed. So there's some kind of new beginning, and I feel like you might be ending a relationship with somebody with whom maybe you wanted to create a family, or maybe somebody with whom you had a family. The Hierophant is a card of marriage. At the same time, we have the Emperor reversed, which can signify a male figure or a partner, and the Fool is a card of a new beginning. This can also signify a parent or a boss, somebody with whom you had a connection or wanted a committed connection, a committed relationship, but for some reason it is not coming through, or it is coming apart, and you are starting a new journey. You are Embarking on a journey to find that which you want. There is this clarity that this has to be done. There is this inspiration to do it. Maybe there was too much fighting in that relationship, or maybe another person wasn't able to hear you out. There was no change that was necessary. Maybe you were going in circles, about an issue or something. There was no improvement, and it just felt overwhelming, like you could not take it anymore. It could not go on, like that. And there is this very fast and aligned movement forward into a new beginning. The Fool is a new beginning. So you are stepping out of an old relationship, an old cycle, an old position, and beginning something new. Maybe you do not exactly know where you're going yet. Maybe, there is this certain unpleasant emotions associated with this change, but at the same time I feel like at least in your heart, that you need to move forward, that you have to move on. You know it, because we have the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have the Lovers. You know that this relationship is not what you want. There is something, maybe you wanted it to work out, but you came to this realization that it doesn't. No matter what you do, it doesn't work, or just this realization that it's time to move on if you want to find something that is truly yours. For example, you have been in a relationship with somebody for whom you had feelings, but you wanted family, you wanted marriage, and they were not on board with that. So you made that decision. You know what, if you are not on board with that, I need to move on and find somebody who is, because that is something that I truly want, and I need to move on, to find it. Maybe there's some bitterness. Maybe this person this is not for everybody, this is for some of you who already know that this is the case. Maybe there was cheating. Maybe they have been, messaging other people or looking at other people or meeting with somebody. There was this lack of commitment, potentially lie and deception. And we have the card of motherhood. So, you did not want to be in a relationship with a partner who is not there for you. Maybe you are a mom, or you want to be a mom, and it was just clear for you, that this is not working out. They're not ready. They're not, capable of showing up as I want them to. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is a well-established, happy family. This is abundance. This is somebody who provides, who is respectable, and not driven by these lower urges and manipulation and cheating and all of that. So I want to congratulate you if this message resonates with you, because you are standing on business. You know what you want. You know that in order to get that, you need to admit, you need to see things for what they are. You need to see people for who they are. And if somebody is mistreating you, especially if there is lying, manipulation, or cheating, you don't have time for that. You have dreams that you want to actualize, and you are standing on business. You're moving on. If you're not moving on and this message resonates, then this is definitely your advice, okay? If you want something to come true, if you want to have a family, if you want to have children, if you want to, whatever your goal is, and another person is not there, and no matter what you do, no matter how much you explain yourself, ask them, and they just don't respond, they don't react, or they cheat, or they lie, or whatever the situation might be, that is not for you. You need to move on, because if you want your dreams to come true, you cannot allow yourself to stay in situations that sabotage that and make it impossible. We have the Tower, so it's some kind of breakup, and again, you might not exactly know. For example, you broke up with somebody with whom you've been together for some time because they are not on the same page with you in regards to creating a family. And maybe you do not have any other options yet. You do not have another man in mind or another woman in mind. But at the same time, still this was a decision, a very guided decision, a very smart decision. And in time, you will get that clarity. You don't have to have that plan right now. You just put one foot in front of the other and leave the situation that is not fair for you. And with time, as you keep moving forward, things will become clear. So there might be, this, again, negative emotions associated with breakup, leaving, and this is normal, this is healthy, this is just part of it. When we fall in love with people and we, have dreams and goals and we want things to work out and we expect them to work out and we invest our energy into them, it's hard to separate. It's hard when things are not working out. But this will pass. Just like a wound will heal, this will pass. Allow yourself to be in your feels and they will balance out. You will grieve the loss of the connection and you will start feeling good again and hopeful again, and things will start making sense again. Maybe you feel mad. Some of you feel mad at them for wasting your time, which is completely understandable. And in this case, you really need to ask yourself, how can I discern better in the future and not waste my time with people who are not on the same page as I am? What can I do? How can I reveal it early on in our relationship, in your relationship with somebody, that they are not on the same page? And, given people don't always tell the truth, sometimes you might ask them, do you want a family? And they say yes. And it turns out that that is not the truth. Sometimes because they did not know that they didn't want that, sometimes because they deceived you. So I see the advice here for you is to ask yourself, how can I learn how to better discern in the future and not waste my time with people who are not on the same page with me in regards to these goals? What exactly can I do to discern early on and not waste my time, okay? And I feel like this is your message for the month of August. And if you're going through this process, it feels very aligned and very hopeful. Allow yourself to go through these emotions as they arise, and you are on the right path. So if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much, and bye. If you chose stack number 3, this is your message for the month of August. The month of August, we have the card of overwhelm. King of Swords reversed. You will really benefit from resting, and I feel and I sense like a cat purring and just kind of resting and allowing yourself to, to relax, because I feel like the past month or maybe even longer was quite heavy and difficult for you. There are a lot of things that you want to do. There are a lot of plans. You have motivation, but at the same time, it's almost like your body is a little bit exhausted, maybe your mind as well. There is this sense of exhaustion and really the need to go within and allow yourself to sleep, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to just be, maybe, go out in nature or meditate or play a game or do whatever it is that brings you joy and allows you to rest, allows your mind to rest and allows your body to rest. And I feel like the emphasis here is very strongly on the body, allowing your body to rest, because your body, our mind can go 100, miles per hour, and our body can be so tired and exhausted. Sometimes there is that dissonance. Sometimes we really need to take care of our body, because that is almost like our child. We are responsible for giving it what it needs, for giving it time and space to rest. And this is what you need. What I see is the encouragement here for you to do. Queen of Wands, and again, I feel like you have a lot going on. You have a lot of inspiration. You have a lot of goals and plans, and it's not about, it's not about putting that all on pause and denying yourself that. It's about giving your body rest so that it can, start, so that it can put all that work in that you wanted to put in. And again, I feel like there is this difference between how your mind is feeling, you're inspired and you're thinking, there is a lot going on, and at the same time your body is struggling to keep up a little bit. So giving yourself that time where you are not working, you're not doing anything, maybe take a bath or whatever it is for you, it's going to be very helpful for you. This is what is highly advised for you in the month of August. And when it's time, when you feel like you have rested, then you can charge forward with passion and, pursue all these goals and dreams and plans. And so give yourself that rest. Give yourself that rest, okay? Your body will thank you. Your body needs this a lot, and I feel like this is your message for the month of August. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, and if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. I thank you so much for watching.